Hi guys, and welcome to my first tutorial. In this two-part tutorial series I'm going to show you how to achieve this maquette effect in Blender. On this channel I will focus mainly on the applicability of Blender in the architectural environment. So if this is something that you are interested in, please like, share and subscribe. It helps a lot with the algorithm. This chapter will cover the research stage, the modeling process and also the presentation strategy. But before starting, I want to mention that these tutorials are not addressed to total beginners, and I'm also using some paid add-ons like hardops, boxcutter and machine tools that you can download from Blender Market or Gumroad. I also added the links in the description. I have no affiliation with those links, so it's up to you which site you want to use, or if you want to use my link or not. It's totally up to you. You can follow along with the vanilla version of Blender, but these add-ons will make your Blender experience way more enjoyable. I'm also using Loop Tools and Node Wrangler that are free add-ons shipped with Blender. And to activate these add-ons, you just need to go to Edit, Preference, Add-ons, type in the name of your add-on, tick the box, activate, and it will install in a second. Before moving on actually doing something, I just want to add one more thing in regards to mesh machine tools. I just found out that on Gumroad you can download it for free instead of Blender Market, where you have to pay minimum of $1. You can have it for free on Gumroad. And also if you click on the user name over here, you will be prompted with this screen where you can find the other add-ons that he released. Decal Machine is another great add-on that I purchased from him. I want to buy Mesh Machine, which is another great add-on for modeling and remeshing and other stuff. But if you want to learn more in depth about these add-ons, I strongly recommend following Ponte Ryu on YouTube. I'll link his channel in the description. He's a great teacher and I learned a lot from him. He also has a lot of tutorials about hard surface modeling, so please check him out. Yeah, after you download a machine tool and you install it in Blender like you would install any other add-ons, I want you to activate these three tabs and also these pie menus, because it will help us when we gonna start modeling. For example, if you press page down, you'll have the control over the camera. Page up, you will have the control of the overview of your viewports. With tab you can scroll through the selection and also to the different layouts of Blender. Let's start by opening a new session of Blender. Delete the light, delete the camera, save the cube, save the file, and we want to start by modeling this outer shell at first. So with Mesh Machine you press tab, select faces, GZ1, SY5, SX2, Control R, add an edge loop, right click to leave it in place, pick the upper edge, GZ2, and now we have one module. So there's two ways we can go about this. I mean, there's more than two ways, but if you have hardops, to just press Q and array, which is awesome. And if you don't have hardops and boxcutter, just go to add modifier, array 2, and on y-axis shift it by 3, and it should be fine. Okay, so tab, edit mode, select these faces, go I to insert 0.5, right click, and with loop tools go bridge, then tab object mode to get out of the selection, and we can apply by pressing Ctrl A the array modifier. And we did that because now if we press tab, we're gonna have all these selections done. Okay, so what we want to do is Shift D to duplicate and P to separate, and then tab and object mode to get out of the edit. So now we have these inner faces selected, which is awesome. Going back to our photo, we want to create this plexiglass inside the shell. Okay, so let's go in top, pressing 7, numpad 7, Z, wireframe, tab, vertices, GY 1.5, let's say, and then another GY minus 1.5. Tab to get out of the selection mode, Z solid, and we have the plexiglass parts, but we need to add a thickness to this one with hardops, Q, add modifier, solidify is perfect. You have it very handy. But if you don't have hardops, add modifier and solidify, and then let's say 15 with a minus, sorry. And I think this should be good. What I want to show you before moving on, let's just duplicate this GX. So let's delete this modifier and apply the same modifier using hardops. Okay, so if you look on this one that we selected, we added with the hardops, everything is flattened, and the other one has this edge over here sloped. So to lose this effect, you just need to go into the modifier and tick even thicknesses, or even better, tab, edit mode, select everything, and then X, limited dissolve to delete the edge in the middle, then tab, and now you have the same effect as this one, flat. Let me press Alt V to take out the cavity, and another Alt V to take out the shadow. It's probably what you have now. You can activate the same things from the tab above. Where was it? I can't even remember. Cavity, you can add ridge cavity and so on over here. But yeah, if you have hardops, Alt V, and you have them right here, face orientation, wireframe mode, and other stuff, or with mesh machine page up, and you have these options over here to back face culling and face orientation and cavity and other stuff. Okay, so moving on, we want to create this okay, let's create the background first. So we go Shift A, plane, tab to go into edit mode, select everything, scale 50, make it bigger, and let's select these two objects and move them by pressing GZ 0.4. And we did that because we want to create the stand for our model. So we go Shift A, plane. I like to go into top view, Z wireframe tab, vertices, and go G, Y. We don't really need to be exact with this, but if you want, just press Ctrl while moving and it's going to snap to the grid. It's up to you. X and another G, X, and I'm okay with this. So we can Q, add modifier, solidify, or use add modifier here. 4, and then no, sorry, actually leave it like that. Go GZ 0.4, and now it should be fine. Let's, because we have the lower side being bigger, let's just create a duplicate, Shift D, right click, leave it in place, point to and scale, and Shift Z. Oh, sorry, let's take that one on the bottom, GZ 0.2 minus scale, Shift Z, and make it a bit bigger. I think this should be fine. I don't like the fact that here it's scaled more than here, and this is because the origin is not center. So if we press Shift Z and go to geometry, now it's going to be in the center. So let's go back before scaling, Shift S to geometry, and now we can scale, Shift Z, and it should be equal everywhere. Yeah, I'm happy with it. Okay, I think we've done that. Let's do the background over here. Wireframe, Shift A, add plane, GZ, GY, gonna press Y, S, X, and then let's divide this a bunch of times. Maybe it's better to place the camera before so I can have an eye. Okay, so let's see. It's almost this axonometric angle. Something like this. Let's go pretty far because we're gonna increase the focal length so we get at least distortion as possible. So Shift A, no, actually we're gonna press with machine tool, we're gonna press page down and smart camera to view, and now we're gonna have this camera here. Page down again, and I know you would focal length, so we can increase the focal length here, or if you want to just go to camera 115, select the frame and press G and move the camera a bit. Something like that. Maybe it's 105, and then page down, lock camera to view, and then press Ctrl and middle mouse button and drag it back a bit, and then shift and middle mouse button to relocate it. I guess something like that, more or less. Okay, so now we can, I like to activate the safe areas just to be certain that I am within the safe area. Viewport display, let's increase this to 1 because I don't want to see other things around it. And that's about it for now. I think we're fine. Press page up, unlock from view. So now we can see. Okay, so let's click and drag. When the cursor changes his icon to this plus over here, we can drag like this, zoom in a bit, and then let's just start modeling this. Now with the camera we're gonna know better what we want to achieve. So we probably go around here and then just GY probably it's a better way to do it, but I'm comfortable in doing it like this, so yeah, it's up to you. You can do it whichever way you want. I think I'm quite happy with it. Let's just select these edges here, then Control B to bevel, and press C to clamp. Because now if you can see, they will overlap each other. So if you press C, they will stop once they meet a vertex. So by moving the scroll, we can add more like this. I'm quite happy with it. So yeah, let's move it, GY a bit, shift, add a solidify modifier, or probably, let's see, 0.2. GZ 0.2, and I'm quite happy with it. Maybe because I don't like it to see the back of it, GY, sorry, wireframe mode, GY, and move this back, and then press A, select all the vertices, and then you would want to go and merge the vertices by distance. If you don't have these quick favorites, you can select all the vertices, go to mesh, merge, and you have here the same command. You can add them by right clicking and add the quick favorites, and then you will have them here. Okay, so we have this result. All we want to do now is copy this 3 times, 4 times, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so let's copy it 4 times, or we can array them. Let's try to press an array, add an array, X to change. Okay, let's say, so the Z-axis, I wanted the Z-axis, and then Control X to slightly move them back, maybe something like this. Looks fine, and I'm happy with it. So the array, what happened to my image? Camera coming soon. Sorry about that, guys. So what happened to the array is you're going to have this 4 count and constraint, and you're gonna have the z, let's put 2, and then 1.45 on the y. So now they should be one on top of each other. Sorry if I miss something and if I'm struggling to speak, but I'm pretty nervous, this being my first tutorial, so yeah, please guys, bear with me. Let's add a bevel modifier. So it's the same way. You either add it by going here, or you just go bevel, and I'll add about 7 segments, and I think this modifier is fine. And then because I don't like these edges, I'll just press Ctrl 2 and add a subdivision modifier. So now everything is nice and smooth, as you can see. Okay, I'm happy with this for now. So I'd like to add this paper or cardboard or whatever was used in the drawing. So let's start by adding a cylinder. It should be enough, 32 should be enough. GZ RY 90 GY make it maybe something like this, GZ, and let's say GX. It's alright for now. Okay, let's leave it like that. Let's delete the end edges, X faces. I'll keep this and then press Ctrl and select these ones. Maybe before doing that, actually no, it's fine. XF, select this edge, go in top view, extrude on y-axis, and then select the vertices in wireframe mode, GX. Okay, I'm happy with this. Okay, so what we want to do is add another one. So let's press Ctrl A, apply the scale, Shift S to geometry. But actually I think I want to add the geometry to this face, so Shift S to face. Perfect. Now Shift D in place, and then scale it based on that edge over there. Yeah, so let's delete a bunch of these faces. XF, GZ, no, I deleted the bottom one, sorry. C, let's select this one, faces, GX to put it a bit, okay, and yeah, I'm happy with it. Let's just add a thickness to this one, sorry, solidify modifier, a small one, like maybe 0.02. Yeah, I think it's alright. And the same to this one. So if you select this one and then shift select the one with the bevel, then we can press Ctrl L and copy modifiers, and it's going to copy the modifier to this one. So let's see if it works this way. Let's select both of them, mesh tool, and go, where was it? Tapper. Let's say Y mode is this, X mode is this, and Z mode is this. I don't like any of them. I mean, I guess we can use this. What this does is just apply a lattice modifier on it, and apply a lattice, apply tapper, and then it's gonna do like this. So let's select both of them, Ctrl A, we apply the modifier, delete the lattice, and then if we go into here, I don't really why this didn't work, this one. Okay, so just needed to apply. So if we go into top view, maybe we overdid it, but let's select this one and this one, and then Alt A and go to bottom. This is the align. From mesh machine, Alt A, bottom, and this will be okay. I know it's too much, but I will still add a bevel to this one, tiny bevel, like 0.01, not even, maybe 0.5. Okay, let's copy this, Ctrl L, copy modifiers. No? I already did it. It's fine. Okay. I'll add the subdivide modifier. Shit, it is smooth. I don't like what's happening there. Maybe that I need more geometry this way, and then shade smooth. The cavity was on. It still doesn't look right, does it? Okay, let's see later on if we still get that of effect, and if we do, we're gonna figure out a way. It looks fine now. Just add like this, so we have less stretch in the faces. Oh yeah, that was the reason we had too much stretch in the faces, so now it should be fine. Okay, we can apply the modifier, but let's see if we move them up a bit. G, Y. Yeah, I like this. Takes more space. Okay. Yeah, I think I want to do this. Rotate the G, Y, rotate Z, and I'm just thinking something like this. It should be alright for what we need now. Okay, so next step would be to just model the trees next. I can't really remember where I found this type of trees, but they look quite abstract and I like them. This sponge foamy canopy with this copper sort of yeah, they it looks cool. And okay, let's start modeling it. We'll do the one as a cube, so right click, join areas, and let's just join it like this. So maybe we should do a bit of housekeeping. Let's name this stand the top stand right done. Okay. Background, terrain, and then I'll just go P1, P2, and P3. Okay. Now let's add a cylinder. Let's scale, Shift Z, GZ1, scale, Shift Z, it should be fine. Let's open the outer shell. Move this across. Actually, no, leave it in place. And add a cube. GZ1. Okay. see. Oh, what am I doing? Okay. So if we open up the outer shell, yeah, let's just maybe something like this. Something like this. Let's control the scale. Make this a bit thinner. Shift Z, and okay. So let's bring the cursor in, and there's two ways we can do this. If you have hardops, it's really easy because you add the cylinder and then there you go and do this. But let's say we don't have a cylinder, so let's just add a plane, RX 90. Let's just scale it down to JX, and okay, let's see, GZ, let's put it here somewhere. Add a modifier. Where's the modifier? Sorry, screw modifier. Let's press the Y. Let's add the screw. Go a bunch of times. Maybe it's too much. Okay. It looks about right, because we're gonna add this modifier GZ. Let's okay, something like that, and maybe X a bit. Yeah, it looks way better. Okay, shade smooth. Perfect. Sorry, my bad. Okay, something like that. This should be fine. Okay, so what we want to do now is create this rectangular deform canopy. So let's just select this vertex and press GG. It should be fine. Apply sharpen. Is this? I don't like it. It's fine. No, let's go. Control Z. move both of them like that, and then like that, then GG. If you press Alt after pressing GG, you can overextend this slide along the edges. I find it really useful. And yeah, okay, so now what we want to do is to add this boolean here. A really easy way of doing it with boxcutter. You just go and create it like this, put, and then add a bevel, and then yeah, we have it. GZ, extrude a bit, X, Y. What is doing? Oh, sorry, I was pressing. Okay. Maybe something like this would be okay. I'll just add this to here and then add a bevel to this one. Let's say 7. I don't wanna. Okay, maybe something like this. Okay, I will apply both of these modifiers. So I'll apply apply this one first and then this one, and then we can delete this off. We want to rotate individual region, rotate it something like that, GX a bit, GY, GZ, GY, and X, maybe something like this. Yeah, I like it. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so this is one of them. Let's copy this one, and then what we want to do is sort. Let's just parent this, Control P and keep transform, and now when we're gonna move this, everything will move with it. So press Shift S and cursor to select it, and then Shift A. We can add a mesh and then a UV sphere. Come on, Shift S, UV sphere. But I don't really like the fact that it's gonna have even though it's not, it's alright, don't worry about it. Yeah. GZ Z, and yeah, okay. So what we want to do is select this vertex, and with with proportional editing. We're gonna move it on Z, something like that, maybe this one like that. Okay, so maybe something like this, I don't know. It looks fine to me. So if we apply shade smooth and a subdivision modifier to it, and then we rotate something like this and rotate X. Oh, sorry. Oh, God. I mean, I think it's turn off that one. Okay. So we can do the same thing here. Let's add this shade smooth and then normal, or just use sharpen. And let's see, so okay, maybe we should add a bit of variation. Shift Z and then play a bit with this. Maybe something like this. I like it. Shift Z, no, not this one. Let's get everything. Shift D, Shift Z, Control Z, and never mind. Okay, so what am I doing? Okay, sorry. So Shift D, Shift Z. Okay, so the same as just a bit of deformation, just it's a bit wonky, but I guess it's fine. Okay, so let's Control P, keep transform, Control P, keep transform, and then we can add our trees. Let's see. Yeah, okay, let's open up the stand. Remove this out of the way. So let's move this. What's happening? Global, sorry, I don't know what happened. Okay. So maybe we want this to be down a bit, then maybe make it bigger, something like that, and then I will have this and this here, and maybe we're gonna move this over here. We can even scale it a bit. Don't really like this. Maybe something like that. Let's make this shift D, shift Z, and there's somewhere here GC. Let's turn it a bit like this. Let's copy this one, shift D, shift Z, and let's put it somewhere. Shift Z, Z. Okay, let's press 0, numpad 0, and let's have a look. I really wanted to this one can be here, but I would like more space. Let me my house cleaning doesn't really work, and I kind of want more space up here. So if I select my camera and go to let's press page down, look to view, and then just try and maybe something like this. And let's move this over here, and this place here is kind of empty, but I guess it'll be fine in the end. We'll see. Okay, so this is not okay, and let's just shift D. Let's copy everything. Now I forgot to press page down and unload the camera. The worst thing. Let's go shift D, shift Z, add this here somewhere. Let's go Alt P. Okay. Sorry, my screencasts are off for some reason. It's just this bug. Okay, that doesn't matter. Sorry about that. Okay. GC. I'll just leave it like this. Okay. So now we've done the trees. Maybe we should let me press G X and move this a bit, and maybe okay. Don't know what happened here. Let me see what's wrong with that. Okay. Right, let's just solidify. Array, bevel, and then subdivision. Let's select all the vertices, merge by distance, and then yeah, I'm happy with it. If we go to 0, we have this terrain going here. Probably we can add an object here and another one here, and then we are going to kind of balance this out. And for the next phase, I'm just thinking maybe we should model this cutter and then the text and import the little people, and also I don't know, maybe an eraser. I'm not gonna model the pen. You can download this for free somewhere, but I am going to model this one and also eraser, and then we can jump to the next phase, setting up the light and materials, and yeah, have our final render. Okay, so now we are going to press Ctrl S and save. My menu looks like this because of machine tools, and also I have another add-on called Power Save. Okay, now moving on, let's model the eraser. Mesh, cube, GZ1, G, let's do X, let's do Y, let's do Z, maybe something of this side. Yeah, maybe something like this will be fine. Let's apply the scale, Shift D, SA. Let's delete these faces, XF, select vertices, press select scale Y, add modifier, solidify modifier, maybe something like this. Maybe it's too much. Yeah, something like this should be fine. And then we want this to be something, maybe this. I'll go like let's merge these two vertices at last, this one merge at last. Oops. What's happening? Something went really wrong here. Okay, so press J, X, F, and then face, and maybe just let's see, let me think. So yeah, let's add something really weird is going on. Okay, I'm not that obsessed with quads, but I feel like if I wanna move this here, I would want to have a quad there. So okay, now if we add a bevel, something like that, and I think it looks like an eraser enough, and by adding the materials we're gonna add more to it. Maybe something like this, something, and maybe we're gonna add another thing here, we'll see. Okay, now for the next step, let's just model this. Wait, no, actually let's let's do the text concept. Let's put on the concept and go to top view, shift A, text. Where is text? I'm losing the text. Okay, so there he is. Edit mode, delete everything, and then concept. For the font, open font, I like this one. So, and then we can go and give me a second. I need to do more house cleaning there. Okay, so let's extrude the text and then J90 easy. That's about right. And then maybe something like that. 7G shift Z, and I'll just add them here. Just a bit of a bevel. I'm happy with it. But am I though? concept. Now it's fine. Okay, so we're gonna have the concept and then y, and let's go, let's say 3D rect B. Okay. I like it. Maybe this is just okay. Now it's better. Okay. Yes, I'm happy with it. Okay. Or maybe I'm not that happy because I kind of want this. Is this just standing here in the middle? Maybe something like that. Yeah, I think I like it more because I want to see the writing, and I can even let's shift Z. I'm okay with it. Okay. Okay, now we're gonna model this cutter. So let's do this first. So let's add a cylinder, mesh, cylinder, Y 90, Z 90. Okay, what I want to do is just move this camera a bit, this camera just a bit to this side. I kind of want to have more space on the lower side, and maybe this like this, and then this will go. Okay, so yeah, something like this. Page down, out of the camera, press Ctrl F or numpad / to isolate the object that we want to. Let's apply the scale. Okay, so now we want to have these bits over here. So the way I'm going to do it is I'll probably apply the scale, go to the edge mode, this here, and then this around here. Okay, so we're just gonna shift the P selection, and then with Alt selected I'm just gonna shift D and P, and this will be this bit over here and the other one in the back. So let's extrude, right click to leave it in place, scale, G, Y, extrude Y, and let's select these edges and go Alt S, and yeah, I think we're fine. We want to add another loop over here and then delete these faces and then move this back a bit, GY, maybe something like this. Let's add two edges here. Okay. Okay, so we want to add now a solidify modifier, something like this, and then let's divide this. I think they're quite okay, it's fine. Okay, so what we want to do is how do we want to do this? Just Shift S to geometry, scale, Shift Z, no, scale, let's just scale this a bit like this maybe, and then let's select every edge here, okay, and with this selected I would want to go to select, check deselect, and then no, not this one, panel edge curve. Maybe something like this. Even though if we, I mean it's fine. Let's delete this. Extrude S. Select this edge, extrude S, add a bevel modifier. Oh, this is going to be cool. Okay, I think it looks fine. And another modifier for this one. This angle, this, okay, we just need to lower the angle a bit so it catches that edge over there. Okay, so now we want to do the blade. Okay, so let's just add a plan. Alt A. We don't. Okay, let's just save for the sake of it. Save. GY. Sorry, only this one. GY. Okay. SX. Something like this. Y. Maybe something like this. Here, and another edge here. And now what we want to do is move this vertex here and this vertex here, and then I have another vertex. Okay, and let's add another one here. Okay, so now this will go like this, and this will go like this. Let's add a solidify modifier. Maybe something like this. GY. Yes. Maybe it's too thick. That's fine. I would have liked to be longer. And apply the modifier at center, that's alright. Maybe I would just and go in the top view and maybe just this. And you can try another bevel modifier, really small one. And then we want to lower this so we get this edge. Over here we have a bit of a shading issue here. Okay, much better. All right. Okay. I'm fine with it. Let's go in camera view, select everything, and then this one, Control P, keep transform, RC, maybe something like that, Shift C. Easy. I just want to rotate it on the x-axis a bit. Jeez. See? Okay, this one we want to. Add a bevel like this. I like shed, smooth, beautiful bevel. Oh yeah, I like it. Okay. Rotate on the wire. Double tap the Z so the blade will hit the canvas. Cheesy. Okay, if we're going to camera view, I think it looks alright. For people, I like to use Pixamo. It's a great site. You get this all sort of animations. So what you need to do is go and create an account and then press download on the animation that you like. I took this one, and the kneeling pose, this one. You want to press download with skin, you leave it as it is, you press download, and then in your Blender file, go file, import FBX. Be sure you import with the animation, and then you're gonna have your pose, and you can scroll through the animation and yeah, you can change the pose and everything, so it's quite cool. See, you can stop it wherever you want. You can okay, let's top this guy here, and yeah, I like it. Okay, so in the next chapter we're gonna talk about materials, lighting, and also the camera, and yeah, I'll see you in the next part.